Okay, so on this one, they're saying simplify, but your answers should contain only positive exponents. So that's the tricky part here. We notice that everything is being multiplied. So I can, by commutative property, I can move things around, everything will be fine. I can look at these coefficients, like for instance, this 3 and this 2, and I can multiply those because those are regular numbers, they're not exponents. Negative 3 times 2 becomes negative 6, okay? I can then look at my different letters. I got Y and Z. If I put them in alphabetical order, I'm going to look at this Y, and I'm going to look at this Y. So if I were to imagine multiplying them together, then I would have Y negative 3 and Y 2 with the same base. Well, what happens when you have the same base? When you got the same base, you can add the exponents. So in this case, it would be Y to the negative 3 plus 2. Okay? If I look at my Z's, then this would be my only Z that I see there, right? So that would make it Z to the negative 1. If I continue solving, it becomes negative 6, Y to the negative 1, and Z to the negative 1. Here's the tricky part. We're done, right? But we ended up with negative exponents. We should only have positive exponents, according to what it says here, right? Only positive exponents. Well, now I got to imagine like a fraction. Okay, we have the top and we have the bottom, right? We have our numerator and we have our denominator. If I imagine this as a fraction, then basically all of these are on top. Because remember, any regular number is over 1. So if I want to make these exponents into positive exponents, I'll imagine a fraction here. I'll think like if I'm in a fraction, I'm on top, so now I got to switch sides. Okay? That leaves me with a negative 6 on top, and the bottom I have Y to the 1 power and Z to the 1 power. I have changed sides, therefore my exponents change signs. They negate it. From a negative, it became a positive. From a negative, it became a positive. I'm not going to change the negative 6 because that's just a regular number. That I wanted to stay on top. In other words, since I only have one negative out of all this, I can put it in the middle, right? That means my entire fraction is negative. I have my 6 on top. And I can always make my 1 power invisible. It's understood to be a 1. So this will be our final answer.